How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, even though I feel like some people might not enjoy this video as much as some, maybe if you enjoy the honesty or if I make you laugh a little bit, any of these reasons, maybe hit that subscribe button, maybe hit that like. But with that aside, yeah, Chapter 2 of Choujin X was, I will start off by saying this. Chapter 2 of Choujin X is nowhere near as good as Chapter 1. Chapter 1 was way better than Chapter 2. I'm sorry, go back and read Chapter 1. The backstory between the two of them with the lion and the vulture or whatever, and then that correlating to like the Choujin power and the lion boy without any lion powers. Do you remember how much of a badass he was in Chapter 1? Chapter 1 was a dope way to kick this series off. And now Chapter 2 is basically mostly played up for yucks through a funny chase scene that, if I'm being honest, really wasn't that funny. To me. But that's for everything. This is all just opinion based. Don't worry, I'm not trying to spout facts about anything. First thing I need to talk about, though. I really need to talk about this before anything else. We start this chapter off with this girl who was just in a flying plane in the previous chapter with a smoke Choujin dude, like, about to blow her head off, at least what it seemed like or whatever. And now, all of a sudden, she's just waking up in a construction zone or wherever the hell she was at. And without, like, severe injuries from falling from a plane or getting burned or anything, like, no, like, serious injuries at all. She's just fine. Okay. We're gonna skip to the reveal, which we finally get this answer. Like, we just did not pay attention to that at all. She woke up, was like, huh, how did I get here? What? And then move on to this chase scene that we'll get to. But, turns out, she's a Choujin. She has the same smoke powers as Smokey. Great. So, they subconsciously awoken and gave her short-term amnesia. She hit the ground pretty hard, even though she was able to slow her fall with the smoke powers and, like, hit her head and then forgot from the trauma, whatever it is. And then there's not even an explanation of what happened. It's just a scene of her with smoke face and I think maybe a smoke hand or whatever falling from the plane. And it's Smokey being like, "You have my power. You're a Choujin." Okay, what did she do? What did she do to get out of the plane? What was the interaction between the two of them on the plane? Why did she not remember why she was in the construction zone? There was nothing. There was just a panel, and he was like, "You got my power." Okay, considering we started the chapter with, "How did I get here?" And it was really okay, how did she get here? And there's really nothing to it. It's just that. So, that's a thumbs down to start. That whole, and I mean, really, this, out of a 79-page chapter, or however long it was, this is like 2 pages worth of material. Like, we start chapter 2 with this question of how did she get here? And then we get like 1 panel or 1 page being like, she was falling from the plane with smoke powers. If you ask me, the funniest parts of that chase scene were the beginning when she grabs a scooter and she's like, "I'll pay you back." And then all of a sudden, Smokey is also on a scooter. Where did he get the scooter from? That's kind of funny, because all of a sudden he's there. He's like, where did that one come from? Okay, fine. And then after that, the scene where he's like, "Get her. I'll give you a flip phone if you do." Because, well, I don't know about you. I actually didn't read this chapter on a smartphone. I do a lot of manga reading on a smartphone. So this dude bringing up a flip phone as some, like, valuable prize for winning, that was a little funny. But that's kind of just because of the correlation to modern day. That's about it. And if that was the joke correlating to modern day, why it's not actually a good prize, fine. Good job. That one was fine. Outside of that, nothing was really that amusing to me when it comes to the chase scene. Getting to a part of the chase scene that I don't care if it was just a joke. I don't care if it was played up for yucks. It was dumb and made no sense at all. And that is, let me show off my tractor driving skills. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know how much of a country boy Sui Ishida is. I'm not a huge country boy myself. But I happen to have grown up in the farmland of Southern Illinois and currently do still live in the farmlands of Southern Illinois. Tractors are not as fast as motorcycles and cars. If you want to soup a tractor up and make it a super tractor, go ahead. Even if you do that, that is an ass pull. That is like mega plot armor that this girl just jumps off right at this exact spot and happens to look face up straight at a souped up tractor that's as fast as motorcycles and cars. So I don't think we want to go the route of it is a souped up tractor, because then that's just dumb. You're telling me she really happened to just land in front of one of the fastest tractors on the planet of Earth. That's whack. So even if you take it that way, don't care. Toss it. Garbage. Bye. Now, with saying all this, I'm sticking around for the series. I'm here for chapter 3. I'm here for more. I doubt I'm going to dislike this series as a whole. Chapter 2 was kind of just, if you ask me, a whack way to continue from chapter 1. Like, go read chapter 1 and then this is chapter 2? Oh no, Chief. Oh no. I don't know about that one. So yeah, tractor thing. Still got more to go with that. I'm going to go with the route that this is not a souped up tractor because I don't feel like having mega ass poles in chapter 2 just for some yucks. It's a normal tractor. There ain't no tractor driving skills that gonna make you outmaneuver motorcycles and cars. Like I said, can be played up for yucks. I don't care. That means everybody chasing her, not including the Choujin dude, because we now know that he was testing her. I kind of assumed that because there's no way this dude is this much of a bumbling idiot. I mean, maybe, but if so, that just makes him way less threatening and makes me not care about him. Which, chapter 2, really early on in the series, I should be caring about the people I'm dealing with. I should be caring. I should be getting invested. Not being like, this dude is either a bumbling idiot or he's just testing her, which he was just testing her. Great. All the dudes on the motorcycles, this sheep gang, they are bumbling idiots. This is a tractor. I don't hear nothing about no tractor driving skills. There ain't no skills to be had. I mean, there are skills to be had with a tractor, but not like it's an F1 race car. Like, no. Sorry. This is dumb and makes zero sense. Zilch, nada, dumb. Take the whole tractor stuff out. I get that she's a farm country girl. She's stated it quite a few times. You started the chapter off with talking about her tomatoes and her farming ability. I don't need some nonsensical tractor crap. It's whack. It is whack. Get it out. We don't need this. Then we get to the end and Choujin protector dude on good side shows up with random floaty power. Wind Choujin. Using wind to, like, pick all the stuff up. Levitatey Choujin. I don't know. He had a power. Has some type of power. Stuff was floating. Doing something. I don't know exactly what. Smokey runs away. He has the same weird face as the guy of her dreams. And then we finally see the main character for, like, 2 pages. And he's crying in the shower because he looks like a weird Choujin. The end. Guys, this chapter was this, like, guys, go. This is not a good manga chapter. This is mid. I don't even like using the word mid. This is mid. This is kind of whack. This I expect this to be one of the lowest chapters on my list of Choujin X chapters for a long time to come. Or if it's not, I don't see the series sticking around for a long time. This chapter just was not it. I don't think this spells any bad tales for the series as a whole. Obviously, one chapter doesn't make a series, even if it's a 79-page chapter. It doesn't. Chapter 1, I still love Chapter 1. I'm still excited for Chapter 3 because I'm kind of hoping we just move away from whatever we just had. This is whack. See ya.